Puzzle games come in all shapes and sizes. Some take the player on deep and intense quests through mysterious dungeons, while others serve as a way to break up events in lengthy visual novels. However, there are simpler puzzle games available that are known as Match 3. Sure, some focus on being as cute and colorful as possible, but others decide to take a more adult approach. This is where developer Cosmic Kankai comes in with their new Match 3 puzzle game, which borrows elements from classic arcade titles, which makes it a fairly addicting game in more ways than one. I'm Azara Lopez, and this is Noisy Pixel's review for Crawlco Block Knockers. Crawlco Block Knockers does have a story, but if anything, that only gets in the way of what any person who picks up this game is here for. The story is only there as a reason to be clearing out boxes, but it also offers some comedic moments throughout the game's many levels. Basically, you are tasked with entering a level that consists of 3 stages, and the requirements for each stage is to clear out a number of blocks by matching the colors of blocks that appear on the field. Doing this requires a bit of thought, as you can easily mess up if you don't clear out blocks properly or allow blocks to be trapped around already cleared blocks. Blocks can be pushed and pulled across the map, but once a block is cleared from the map, the spot becomes inaccessible. The simplicity of it all had me thinking that this was going to be a straightforward game, but the difficulty slowly increases each level, and soon you're asked to clear out blocks from the center of the map or clear out hazards such as spikes and so on. On top of that, enemies will appear that add to the game's challenge, and from there are also boss fights that break up the game's puzzle-like mechanics. The boss battles are pretty intense and unique, as the player must use blocks not to clear out other blocks, but to sling them at the boss while avoiding damage. However, an interesting system in the game is that players can use the stars gained from levels to completely bypass the bosses and get right back to clearing out boxes. So what's the incentive for clearing out these boxes, you ask? Well, to see some pixel art girls slowly undress across each level. Yes, this is that type of game, and was also the biggest drawing point for classic games like Gal's Panic. Each of the illustrations is consistently cute and has a retro 90s anime look to them. The game also has a ton of accessibility options for players, such as turning off enemies or making the art a bit more modest, which is always nice to see. There's not much to say about Crawlco Block Knockers. It's simple in premise, but gets more and more complicated for each level. The game requires much thought and quick action by the player if they hope to see some cute half-naked girls. The game does everything well that it sets out to do and is definitely targeted at a niche audience, but that doesn't mean that Match 3 fans won't get easily addicted to the puzzle design. Although the game can become a bit repetitive over time, I was surprised at how the hours flew by as I attempted to 100% the levels in the game. So for providing so many hours of unexpected fun, I can easily recommend this game to anyone who is willing to try something new. Noisy Pixel is giving Crawlco Block Knockers a 7.8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisy-pixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.